ain't gonna eat her last one. This her last one. I ain't gonna do it. Hey y'all. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever it is in your country. This is your girl, the real deal, Lanika Gill. Like, share, and subscribe, and welcome to my world. On the way to work. Oh, who tried to open that door? That don't look like somebody tried to give it a little push. Hold on, y'all. Let me head out the door. Bye, y'all, too. Ooh. Alright, guys, just not rush. Whew. Let me get in the car. Sorry, y'all, it's dark. I don't know what time it is. Oh, why my light on? Why my light on out here in my car? I'm trying to find out what's going on. What's going on? Let me see how Fall in the morning. Okay, y'all. 1 second. Hey, parents. Hey, workers. Shout out to all my workers. Shout out to the real deal gang. Yes, yes, yes. Chad. Last day out the week. Thank you, Lord. Woo. Hold on, y'all. Let me get out the driveway. Today is Friday, y'all. Yeah, boy. Friday. Shout out to all the parents, honey, for doing the best you can with these children. That's why it's going to take a whole lot of us to say something to yours without you getting mad. But y'all ain't going to do right. Y'all don't want nobody saying nothing to y'all children. It's going to take a village, baby. It's going to take a whole country. Whew. Yeah, a lot of people don't want nobody saying nothing to their children, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to turn out the light in a few minutes, okay? We're supposed to have a light on. We try. A lot of people don't want you to say nothing to their children. But I want to get the parents who... the reason why I want to do a little parenting is because I want to let some parents know that it's not you. It's not you. I think the system needs to change also for it's some of you, but not all of it, not you. Some don't stay on YouTube. And I remember when people used to always saying, see, God turned when this spiritual warfare, I'm gonna call it warfare, came. God had to let people know that just because a person's single, a single parent, a single mother, a single parent who raising their kids, they used to always talk about them people. They used to say, oh, and it used to hurt me, but now, but I know the father was in my son's life and my daughter, but I'm saying, me as a single mother, uh, when I hear people used to dog single parents out, that used to kind of like got to me. It was like mentally. Hold on, y'all. Let me get to him. It was like mentally, it got to me a little bit. I was like, what do they mean by when you go to school? I be hearing them say, just because they ain't got their mama and their daddy, they not this and they not that. And it used to trip me out. And I used to wonder what are they talking about? What are they talking about? So what I'm trying to say is, now it's that both parents in the relationship, and it's get even worse now. Now them children killing folks. First, the single parent family, the children just getting in trouble. Now, with the both parents in the family, now they hooking up with children and doing everything. I looked at a both parent, mama and a daddy, yesterday. And it was the mama and the daddy and the son. And this happened March the 25th this year. I like detective story, y'all. I like detective story because I always wanted to be a police officer. And we'll get into that later. And they was interrogating him, with his mama them in there. And the mama that daddy kept repeating after the mama. She said, are you repeating everything I say? Be quiet. But anyway, the boys and his friends wasn't but 14 years old. All three of the boys wasn't but 14. I think it was 214 and allegedly the oldest one was older than them. So anyway, y'all. The child had both parents. And I'm laying in the bed, I'm looking at the mom. I studied the mama and I studied the daddy. And the first thing I said, the daddy was acting weird. The daddy was acting weird to me. And the son was like, okay, daddy, guys, come on. The way the daddy was acting fidgety. I don't know what was going on with that. And so, they was waiting on the detective to come in the room. So the mama looked at him. She like, now look, them people already don't, the detective already don't seen the video. They already know what you did. So you can't, they got a camera, and she saw it. They showed the parents first. And they said, you need to watch, y'all need to watch. The parent would say, go ahead on and tell these people the truth. That's the teenager who 18 with both parents. I'm gonna show y'all the difference. Now, he got both parents. He was the shooter. They shot a man. They shot a man who had it going on, minding his own business. But they knew the folks. They knew the people. But they shot the man from at the store. So the mama kept on saying, doing like this. you know, in the while they talked to him, she was like, he was telling the story, and the mama was talking, saying something to him. Y'all, they gave me a headache. The mama was saying something while the interrogator saying something to her. She said, "Do you know what they are saying to you?" And I can feel the mama. I can understand what she's saying. She said, "I just can't believe all of y'all know each other, and y'all did this to somebody else." So anyway, the dad in there taking up for the son while the mama trying to tell the son the right thing. See, parents, some parents, not all, are so busy trying to be their teenagers' best friend instead of trying to be their parent. And that's where it get confused, y'all. When them children, I'm gonna tell you something. So anyway, let me finish that story. Anyway, now the other boy who was with him, I'm gonna tell you the crime story on YouTube called it's on YouTube, y'all. It's good. I love crime story. So anyway, here go his friend. His friend 14. Okay. Now this friend only had a mom and a grandmother. And I can tell the grandmama love him and the mama love him too. The mama said, "When I get on you about something, it's because I love you. It's to protect you from getting in this kind of trouble." Because he was with the boy. They in another room. So she said, "Nah, but you think I don't love you. People who don't love their children, they won't say nothing to them. But this is why I talk to you. So you won't come out here and get stuck in something like this." Now, I love that single mama for saying it because she did teach her child the right way. Sometimes it don't always be y'all parents. It be she said something that makes me I knew she was still a good mother. She said a good parent. She said, "Now don't go in here and lie, cause they got you on camera." Cause she knew her son. She said, "I'm using you lying." They saw everything. So they talked to their son. They coached their son the right way before they guided him and they talked to him. You know, he was 14, so they had to have experience. And they wasn't going to be in the room. They thought he was going to, they already talked to him. They thought he was going to be honest while they wasn't in here. Oh, no, he don't change, y'all. So when they walked out the room, the detective started talking to him. So guess what he going to say? Now, after his mama told him, and his grandmother told him to be honest, let me tell y'all what that boy did. Y'all, what did I do with it? Oh. Let me tell y'all what that boy did. When the detective came in there talking to his little 14-year-old man, he gonna say, after he read him his rights, the 14-year-old gonna say, hold on, y'all, I'm gonna turn this out for a minute. Let me get in the other lane. The 14-year-olds, hold on, y'all, hold on. One second. Yeah, I had to let that talk over at me. Okay. Anyway. After his mom, now they going down for murder. So the parents just trying to warn they 14, you know, because if they was juveniles, the parents had to be in there with them. So after the mama had already told him what, you know, to be honest, say what he got to say, he gonna try to be grown. And soon the detective read him his rights. The detective read him his rights. And so he gonna get in there and say, can I have a lawyer in here with me? Like he got some money. So, he said, oh, you want a lawyer? Now, remind y'all, the man died in this, okay? So, the detective went back out, and he brought the mama. The mama came back in the room. She said, oh, you gonna tell him that you need a lawyer? She was like, talk to them people. Hold on, y'all. How you gonna tell somebody he need a lawyer and he ain't got no job nowhere? And the mama and them trying to do all they can for him. So these are not no bad. These kids didn't come from a bad home, y'all. So that's why I tell the parents, I wanted to do this morning to let the parents know it's not always you. You done did all you can for these kids, and it don't be you. You don't talk to them. You don't coach them. You done did the best you can. But now when they turn 14, you parents gonna need the whole world. Like, okay, well, anyway, y'all, before I get into that, that part, I'm about to get into something. So anyway, when the mama came in there, she said, man, they already got a camera on you and everything. Go on and do what you got to do. Do your time. You 14. You'll still be young when you come out of there. So I guess they must be tired of talking to their children. So those are your two juvenile. And the other guy, they didn't show him on the show because he must be older than them. But, now I want to get to this. Parents, it's not you all the time. It's not y'all all the time. But you gonna need people from the outside that really means well to say something to your child. These children think they grown now these days. See, at 14, let me turn the light off for a minute, y'all. Hold on. Cause they listen to my done come. Hold on for a minute. I was gonna let the parents know, and I studied, instead of me criticizing the parents, I was studying each parent. I hate to talk about some. I'm not like most people. They'll talk about you and you're not that way. So I studied the mama in the first one. I sat up on the bed, I looked out, I studied her, and I studied the dad. I really laughing at them because the dad was tripping me out. The mama was more of the man to me than the dad was. The dad, like me, he kept taking up every time the mama say something. He was trying to be a daddy at that time for the boy who did the shooting. But he's saying that he lied right there in front of both his parents, and said he didn't have a gun. Now you see how children do in front of your own parents. He said he ain't have no gun. And then he said, man, you sure? The officer said, you sure? He said, no, I ain't have no gun. Y'all, they got him on the video with the gun. He the one shot the man. So, all these parents who I help with some of these kids act like their parents. Some of these children act like their parents. I want to go back to T.I. and I brought the parenting thing out because I thought about T.I. and Charleston White. What Charleston White said to T.I.'s son about what was when they put his name, whatever happened. You got these children to act so different. They mom, when they off around their parents, they are something else. Not all the kids, y'all. I ain't talking about all the children. But don't say what your child. But going back to T, I didn't have so much to say. Uh, Charleston White is going to mean well to Boosie's son and T.I.'s son in the future, in their future. He's going to mean well to them. And what I mean by that is just because you're a celebrity doesn't mean that your child don't need coaching. So I'm glad in a way that this happened to King because they so rich and they not used to nobody else saying nothing to them. They not used to nobody saying nothing to them. No, they don't get said. They do what they want to do. They're spoiled kids. Like our kids, we ain't got to be rich to be spoiled. You don't have to be rich to be spoiled. But I want to tell the parents that, thank y'all for making it work with me. I want to tell y'all parents that who really out there doing what they can for their kids. I want to tell you, don't give up. But the system needs to change. And what I mean by that, y'all, when these kids turn 14, do you know, I thought I brought this up, they can drop out of school. When they get in the 10th grade, they can just stop. They don't, the school don't have to worry about them no more. They can get them so many. 14 is in the 8th, about in the 8th. 13 and 14 by then 8th. But when they get to the 10th grade, y'all, it shocked me that they can just withdraw the children. And a lot of parents don't know their children withdraw from school. Them 14-year-old kids who went up to that store and shot that man allegedly should have been in school. But I didn't know, was they out for the summer? You know what I mean? Or was it the weekend? It doesn't matter. It's easy to get in trouble these days. And kids don't want to listen. They think that they'll listen to they listen to other young kids that doesn't mean well to them. And your parents started looking, telling you them ain't your friend, they don't care nothing about you. And the mamas, both parents said something in that interrogation room. They told the parent, they told their child that them people, they blaming you. And I keep trying to tell, I heard the mama say, I keep trying to tell you that these folks don't care nothing about you. It's easy to get in trouble. Their mom was trying to tell her son, it's easy to get into something. And you think the streets like you, streets don't care nothing about you. And I thought about Charleston White, what he said about these kids in the streets, about teenage boys, period. So a lot of people don't means well with what they say to your child. Start thinking that you don't be, some parents say some, not all. There are a lot of parents don't been hurt, don't been in jail, don't been hurt, and they don't want nobody saying that to their children. But some mothers do the best they can when them dad is locked up about their kids. And sometimes you can be a good parent, give your children all anything they want, and they'll go out there and do what you said not to do. So I think a lot of things have to be, it don't mean nothing if you don't have both parents in the house. You don't have to have both parents. You don't have to have both parents. The main thing is to know to do the best you can for your child. But when they turn 14, they are so young. They are trying to be like other kids. And sometimes the people that they hang around are the people that it mean it's not no good to them. And then when they get in and first they be on the street talking all gangster, looking all, they be gangster, doing all like that, all that. And then when they get in that interrogation room, everybody turn into little puppies. I don't understand it. I've been trying to study that. I wish I had a video I could show y'all. Every man or woman that's supposed to be so gangster, so bad, so this and so that, get in that, I hear gangsters threatening people, stealing from people, doing all this to people, the young folks, and got everything they want at home, some of them. My thing is, hold on, y'all, I'm taking my mess. My thing is, where did that come from? My thing is, parents are not, I can understand. I don't understand. I do. You got a lot of, all them boys that got in trouble, guess what? They 14. Guess what, y'all? They already had felony charges on them. 14? So, what happened? Something happened with them kids. I'm not bragging or nothing like that. But y'all got these parents are not like the parents. Some of them are. Parents are not made like the parents back then. But these parents right here, you got some doing good. But I'm saying though, parents, you can be raising your child good. And somebody else's child, if your child ain't mentally listening to you, it's easy for your child to get out there and get in trouble. These days, it's easy for them to get in trouble. So what we can't do is give up on our kids. We can't give up on our kids. We are giving up to our kids. Don't do that. When they turn 14, 13, 15, don't give up on them. I know you tired of talking. I know you tired of talking, but you can't get tired. You can't. It's your child. And I felt for the moms, because the mama said, this is why I get on you. This is why I stay on you. You think I don't love you. I talks to you because of this here, what you doing now. So I want to tell some of these good parents. And and he had the sweetest grandmama. He seemed like a grandmama child. And he was so sweet. He was nice around his grandma. He felt bad because he had to sit in that room with his grandmama and disappoint his grandmother. His mom was in the room. One of the boy mom was in the room with her mom in there. And when the mom, and I could tell he a grandmama child. I could tell he a grandmama child. I thought it was so cute. He I could tell he a grandmama child. He when the mama said what she had to say and went out the room, the grandmama was still in there talking to him. The grandmama, you know how grandmama feel about their boys. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, mama and grandmama. You still love your child. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because the only thing we can do is talk. Long as you did your part, that's a good thing. But you know, the grandmama with the last one went out the room. She didn't want the mama to know. She didn't want the mama went out the room, so the grandmama stayed back. And the grandmama, you know, gonna be grandmama. She said, now, I'm just gonna make up a name. She said, Tony, now you know you got to tell these people the truth, because they got you on camera. And she talked to him. And then that's when grandmama went out the room. And I knew he was grandmama baby, y'all. I knew he was grandmama baby. But see, but that mama didn't play either. So it's gonna take a whole lot of us. I don't know. But we can't give up on our kids. See, you can't when times change, time is years, y'all, the years. A Sprite guy, I changed it from a Coke to a Sprite. I'm gonna get fat drinking these sodas. The mom these days, it's gonna take a whole lot of people to look out for your children. And moms, if you don't want nobody to say nothing to your child, what you gonna have to do is find your another school for them to go to, keep them in the house, walk with them and hold their hand all the time. Because people who out here, when you turn them kids loose and send them to school, and when that teacher telling you what that child is saying, listen. You'll know if they're telling the truth. Because you know it sounds something like he'll do. Children just don't do. See, I seen so much when it come down to kids. Because they kids. They act different when they're around us. Now you got some who act the same when they're around you, but you got some that the ones y'all just think they just tucker. They act like that around y'all. But when that joker get off around you and go to school around them other kids, they become adolescents. Peer pressure. I used to tell my children, don't come to me talking about no peer pressure. If that school call me, don't come talking about no peer pressure to me. Because I got the peers and I have the pressure. Now, they gonna try some of their teachers. They are gonna try some of the students, and some of them boys, by them boys been 14 years old. They supposed to be in school. I'm so tired of turning on the news. Y'all, I'm serious when I say this. I don't know what's going on mentally with my people. You got a lot of people on the outside that love kids and they protect your kids. They're trying to protect your children when you're not around them, because you can't be around them 24/7. They trying to protect your children, your child, when you're not around. And I had one little girl. I don't know why that little girl took to me, y'all. That's why I didn't like, excuse me, y'all, had that soda. That's why I didn't like kids to get magnet to me, because I teach them and they want to be around me. I don't know what bringing them around me. I guess because I'm like my dad and my mom, and we just love kids. I don't ask them to come around me. They just fall in love with me. So this little girl, y'all, I was in the gym and the little girl kept coming to me every morning, speaking to me. I said, if you don't come to me, if you're supposed to be in your class, don't come running to me. I don't see, you got to watch children, because they can get you in trouble if you're not paying attention. Because if they late for class, that means that they can say they came to speak to me. Now I got to write them you got the children smart than y'all think they are. So I stopped the little girl from coming around me, so she don't went home and told her mama something different. I don't have to have nobody around me. Can't make nobody be around me. So anyway, it was a problem, and then the mama mad at me. That same lady, y'all, before I retired, tried to make me lose my religion with her. But that man up there, that spirit up there, told me, don't do it. Don't do it. She ain't worth your time. Do you know this lady had a felony? She has a felony on her, and an officer at the school had her near me. She don't cuss it. The sister, she don't cuss other people out and everything. She'll cuss me out and everything. But I have to, sometime in these days and time that we living in, you have to pray. You have to pray about people before you do anything. You got to pray about it. I mean, if you don't know how to pray, just say something, talk to the Lord. Talk to him. Because a person can make you, when they come down to their children and they up in your face. Parents, y'all got to stop trying to, I noticed with this generation that we're living in, the generation of parents that we're living in they are already felonies. They already jailed, they already this and already that. So they doing this and they doing that. Now I want my child to be like that. But if I'm calling you on the phone and I'm telling you, I see your child doing something, and you don't want nobody, a lot of y'all parents don't want nobody to say nothing to their child, keep your child off around me. If you don't want your child disciplined, keep your child off around me, because if I see little Johnny or little Susan doing something wrong, I'm saying, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Now these days, Lil John and Lil Susie carrying guns. If you say, hey, don't y'all do that, it may be like pow. But the thing before you go down is that you said something, and when you say something, that's a good thing. If you seen a child doing something wrong, you say, don't do that, baby. Oh, y'all, please stop. Least you can say if you go down, if you go out like that, it say that the Lord gonna know that you said something positive before you went out. Cause look at that, look at what his name? That young boy. That what his name? What the rapper name? Y'all got shot. They robbed him for his jewelry. I know somebody in his family done told him that, but see, he a grown man. I gotta stick with the kid, the 14 years old. Yeah, I don't seen so much in high school till I walked in on it. It's the truth. It's the truth. I don't sing so much till I said, what? It did. I'm like, no, please, Lord, don't let me look. You see so much. And I know the parents be so shocked. And parents, y'all do the best y'all can. I don't see where it came to a point where a young lady did something that her family told her not to do. You know how we talk to our girls and our daughters and stuff. And she took a picture of herself. She's in 8th grade. She took a new picture of herself and sent it to her boyfriend. How I know? Because she was one of my track girls. She took a picture of herself, and it went floating around in the school. It went floating around. You know, when you in PE, when you're a PE teacher, a gym, working the gym, you see a lot. You see a lot. So by me being a track coach, the girl was on my team. They were like, you didn't hear what happened? I said, what happened? Da 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 da. They got a picture floating on her around on her with no clothes on. And I don't believe. Nah, I don't believe y'all. Y'all laying on that girl. No, I ain't gonna let y'all talk about my girls like that. I protected my track girls. But you know, when I left the girls alone, took them the championship, I got the boys. So anyway, I'm gonna let your child look good. Anyway, I saw the thing. I said, come on. Now, first, before I said, let me get to this part. I told her to come on. We talked. That's why I'm saying, if you know any good older people or middle-aged people like that, good people, and their kids can talk to them, let them talk. Let your child. I was telling a lot of parents. I had to get on the phone and tell a lot of parents. I'm going to tell you what your child did, but don't yell at her, because when she came to talk to me, thank God she came and told somebody that it's not going to go no further. But I'm going to tell you, don't yell at her about telling me, because you're not here. So parent, we got to trust some adults that your kids are talking to, because you ain't going to be around your kid 24/7. So be nice, be nice to people. So that I told her I didn't like hearsay. I told her, is that true? That's all I had to say was that's true. And she was living with her grandmother. So she said, I said, it's true. She's pretty. She's pretty, but I can understand that. I can send you a picture. I can take a picture and I can send it to you because I love you so much. You don't know nothing about love in 8th grade. But who's to say? So I said, you did it for real? She sent it to him. Yeah. When she sent it to him, he sent it to everybody. It went it went a long way. That picture went a long way. A long way. When I say long way, that picture traveled so ooh. And that ain't nothing because I don't got one worse than that. I don't but I made I'm gonna tell y'all something. We gonna need everybody for our children. We gonna have to stop being sensitive. Even the games that they are in, the games are not gonna look out for the game members supposed to look out for game members. They're not even doing that no more. These children easily too influenced. So continuously keep doing, you ain't did nothing wrong. All you can do is talk and pray. Because as long as you don't did your part by talking, parents, y'all don't did the best you can. But you can't just be on the date. You can't just be playing out friendly. We spend so much time, or some parents spend so much time being these children friends. And forgot they don't want to be the parents. Because they so busy trying to be young. Y'all so busy trying to be their friend. I done heard a couple in a different nationality said, I ain't disciplining. You don't supposed to discipline no child. I said, all right, do what you want to do. I can't tell you what to do to your child. But once you get tired of getting little Johnny, and getting little Susan out that office, getting suspended, and they gonna let them come home to you. You don't even want them at home with you. You send them on the bus just like they is every day. Get out of here. You getting out of here? You already know what little Johnny doing. Every day, little Johnny getting in trouble. Little Johnny gets in trouble every day. And you ain't gonna do nothing about it. It's your child. Stop saying that you can't do nothing with your child. Stop saying that. That's your child. Your child, the only one got all the images of you. Got all your little system. You can do something with Johnny or Susan. You don't want to. We need a lot of parents to be, like I say, it's gonna take this outside world that we living in. It's so hard to trust people with your kids. It's so hard to trust people to discipline them. Now, when I showed y'all, I did a video. Y'all can go back and check. And I think it was this year, or was it the end of last year? I got to go back. It's on my land. I did show y'all a video about a 21-year-old parent and had 8-month-old baby. The guy was black and the girl was white. Hispanic, I don't know. But anyway, the precious baby was the one I was worried about. he stopped to go pay a fine. He's being a young father. And he was from a nice area. He was raised from a nice area. And that's the and he had to go pay a fine. So the fine was like, well, 100 and something. Y'all, the first mistake he made was not wait that I don't care if them children sleep in them car seats. Take them kid out them car seats and take them with you. And put them on your shoulder like this. And have them back to sleep. Get your children out that car seat. Don't leave them in that car. So he took the baby. No, he didn't. He stopped by the jailhouse to go pay a fine. But he forgot to take the most important person in there with him that they probably wouldn't have locked him up. Oh, I'm going to get a sweater. They took the most important person. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my blanket out the trunk. Hold on for a minute. I got a blanket. Ooh, hold on, y'all. Lord, it's cold out. It's cold. It's cold. So anyway, y'all. Jesus. Yes, Lord. Yes, this stuff. So y'all, the young guy, and I felt sorry. I'm so easy to feel sorry for people. I got to stop that. I felt sorry for him. Okay, he went in there to pay his fine. Woo, Jesus. That feel good. Yes, I'm sorry, y'all. But he went and paid a fine. And when the young boy paid the fine, when he went in there and paid the fine, he thought he was just going to go. He thought he was going to go in there and come back out. Yeah, when he was so calm, I felt so sorry for him. I really did. He went in there and he told him that he wanted to pay his fine. Soon he got in there. His probation officer got a warrant on him. Oh, I felt so sorry for the boy. When they was telling him about he said, a warrant? I got a warrant on me? Why didn't he tell them that I got an 8-month baby out there in the car? He still ain't saying nothing. They putting handcuffs on you. He never did say nothing about the 8-month-old baby. Y'all seen it before. It was on YouTube. So the other officer said, I'll take him over there. He still ain't saying nothing about his baby. They took him out there to the car with the handcuffs on, put him in their car. The boy still ain't saying my baby out there in the car. When they got out the car, when the police got the car, they had they got the video. They got a video of you talking. They got they called it? They got a camera and they can hear you talking. So he was like, ooh, y'all hurry up. The police went in the car. He was like, y'all hurry up. Not one time he said, my baby in the car. Even if he was in the car by himself, he didn't say, he was just doing like that. Ooh, y'all hurry up. Let's get this over with. Now, when he said that, I thought maybe he was saying that it was hot too. It was hot that day, y'all. I thought he would say on the camera, I don't know, that boy mind flipped and he forgot about the child, Or did he, I was trying to get him the benefits of the doubt. I was saying, well, maybe he thought that they were going to lock him up real quick, and he could have told the mama to come, the baby mama to come down there and get the baby. Because he didn't want the baby to go to defects. So, but then too, he could have gave the number, they would have came down there and got the baby. You know what I mean? So I don't know how that boy forgot that baby was in that car. He didn't forget. They didn't say he forgot. Honey, then the police got in the car with him, and a couple of times they said, "Are you all right?" They told the boy, asked the boy, "Are you all right?" And he said, yeah. But he never mentioned about that baby, y'all, that 8-month-old baby. So now they taking him, traveling him down there, and went out there and found out a baby was in the car. The baby passed away in that hot car. Come on, baby, come on. The baby passed away. Not one time he said, I don't know why he didn't mention that baby to them. And y'all, I said him, and last night, I try to get in the minds of people. And y'all, I was on the other end of I was on the other end. I was on the other end of the video. I was like, tell them the baby in the car. I said, tell them you got a child in the car. I don't know why that boy went fix his mouth to tell them that. I just didn't. Y'all, I felt so sorry for that boy. I felt so bad. So I'm saying all this to say this. Parents, it's not you all the time. It's not you. Now they can ready to lock them up for probation. Now you in there for life. First you was in there for $100 and some fine. Now you in there for life. It went from paying $170 some fine to life in prison. People, we got to stay focused when it comes down to our kids. We got to stop. You don't want nobody to say nothing to your child, but your child grown. They think when they 18, y'all, they smelling themselves. Cause when I was 18, I got I thought I was grown. I knew I was grown. I'm so glad to hear that word 18. So just imagine when another 18-year-old hear the word 18. That number 18. So we don't. Their days can't nobody be trusted. Now the kids, the children, teenagers, and kids are so confused. They're so lost, y'all. Don't say what they won't do. Don't never say what your child wouldn't do. Don't do that. You can't say. I just say I hope mines don't do that. When they were young, I say I ain't gonna say. I would like to say that I hope mines wouldn't do that. Yeah, I hope they wouldn't do nothing like that. I hope I'll never have to go through nothing like that. But it's not you all the time, parents. It's not you. It's not y'all all the time. It's not y'all. It's not y'all all the time. But we can easily get. You got to constantly stay on your child. Stay on. Don't be too strict now. Don't be too strict. Be safe with them, and children, you know, they when you turn them loose, You're not sharp. You're not when your child do something in school. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. Woo, man, I got the itch and then. Woo. I just tell everybody, if you don't want your child to say nothing to nobody, just make sure they ain't saying nothing to nobody else. Everybody ain't gonna put up with your child the way you put up with your child. Me, they'll probably get away with talking to me because they ain't gonna disrespect me. If they do, they'll say they'll act different. But don't all I got to say is it's not other people's job to raise your child. You don't want nobody to say nothing to your child. You keep your child around you. Keep your child around you and stay on them. Now, but I love them parents. I did not before I did the first couple with the 14-year-old. I was laughing at them. They tickled me. I like that couple. The boy had the 14-year-old had his mama and his dad. I like them. I really did. I like that couple. They had me laughing. That mama and that daddy. I don't know how that boy got screwed up with a gun in his hand. I don't understand it because he got the funniest mama and the daddy. And the other boy, I don't know how these children get me. So children easy these days to influence, y'all. Yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy too, y'all. Look, y'all, who coming up the street. He getting ready to go to work. I'm going to speak to him. Oh, man, the one that don't want to come down. God damn it. Look, y'all, guess who I'm about to speak to? Oh, y'all, Green Eye coming up the street. Green Eye coming up the street, y'all. Hold on, y'all, I got to speak to him. Y'all know I got to speak to him. Good morning, Green Eye. You on your way to work? You got to ride the bus. Cause I don't get out here until 7. Okay. All right, have a good one, babe. Okay, yeah, he is so cute. He is so cute. How we he with my boyfriend? Golly. Woo, shoot. Woo, he's so. Let me stop. That was Cutie Pie, y'all. Cutie Pie. Look what time it is. That boy is so, oh my God. If I can get a hug every morning. Woo! That boy handsome. I don't care what nobody say. I see why that girl sticking with him. And she a pretty girl. She a nice looking girl. I ain't gonna even mess with them like that. But I'm gonna tell her though, you got a little cutie pie. They know I don't want them. I ain't gonna do it. Ooh, child. But yeah, I never did say nothing bad about neither one of them families. Even though one of them was a single mama family, I didn't say nothing. I said she doing the best she can. She doing the best she can for her child. And then he did what he did to take that gun up there to that store to rob that man. This just happened in March of this year. Teenagers. And all the mamas said the same thing to them. They said, all I gotta do is just tell you to talk. You better tell the truth. They got you on camera. They about to lie. They didn't know their parents seen the camera, y'all. They showed them the video. They didn't know their parents seen the video. They ain't know that. God, it's cold out here. Jesus. But sometimes it's not y'all parents. Sometimes it's not y'all. Don't give up. Y'all doing. Don't give up. That's one thing we can't do is give up on our young people. We can't. Y'all know I had to talk. I kept talking. I don't care if I had to rewind what I say to my children. I had to remind them every day. They go out that door. I had to give them a sign. Now, when they got teenagers, they were still good children, but you got to also know they was influenced with their other friends. And they did good. But I ain't going to say they were no... They were not, they were good. They was good. I'm going to tell you, they were good. But they going to try, boys going to try their mamas when they get about 14, yeah, around that age, 14 to 15. Because I never will forget my son said something slick to me when he was 15. Y'all, I can't, he didn't say nothing bad. They had that smart mouth. They got a smart mouth. Said something smart. I mean, you know, we had parents, we're like, okay, now, stop running your mouth. So you been dealing with that for the longer, but, you be having tired days. And because you work. So here go this time right here again. Or something, time skip. You'll tell them to do something, and they'll say something. Y'all know how children do. You'll tell them to do something, they'll say, oh, mama, something. They'll keep momming and stuff. So you hear them, you in there trying to act like, you know how we be trying, like we ain't heard nothing they said. We heard everything they said, but we don't want to. They be like, momming. So you'll just get up out that bed and you go open up that door. Who you in here talking to? You talking to me like that? And the other church, no, mama, no, y'all don't do this. I'm going to fight myself. I'm going to fight myself. I had to show my son, but I had to quit back too. I had to go back mentally. I had to wrestle with him. We were tussling. We didn't fight though. I had to let them know. You had to sometimes let them know that you the boss. You have to, these days, you can't give up on your children. You got to let them know who run that house. You got to let them know who the head of their household. Because they'll forget that you the head of the household. Hold up now. Hold up. That was it. So that's, he turned out to be a good boy. All my children graduated from school. I ain't play that. I don't never say that. What y'all can't do. Just do it. But like I said, if you don't want nobody to say nothing to your child, don't come to me. Don't come to me. If you don't want me to say nothing to your child, don't come to me when something happens. Better stop being mean. It's a lot of mean people in this world. They'll ask for help, but they don't want the help. You know what I mean? They just want you to be on their team. I'm not about to be on your side. I can deal with, let me tell you, I like giving young folks opportunity and a chance. And I see the parents having a hard time with that child. I'll take the worst child and put that worst child that y'all talking about on my track team and discipline them and get them and run. I don't took so many bad, y'all can call them bad. I don't took some of the thuggest, worstest one in the school that y'all want to say and put them on my track team and turn out to be some good boys. But when they got off around me, when they had to go to high school, they were different. And then they want me to come to high school. I ain't gonna be working with no children all my life. I need a break. I'm getting older now. I got to, I got to enjoy my life. But well, y'all, I just want to come in and tell y'all parents, it's not you all the time. It's not you. Don't the ones who I'm saying the ones who doing the best they can. Sometimes when they 14 and they got to do that time, let them do that time. Let them do that time. And because you don't talk, you don't do all the talking you gonna do. But they got a lot of programs on YouTube and crime channels, y'all. I be into. I love to see the interrogation videos. I love them because I try to get in the minds of the parents. I try to, and then it be so late because the kids be don't. Oh my God, they be don't got in trouble. So I try to get in the minds of the parents. And I cannot say nothing. I can't say something about the mom. Both of the mamas had bonnets on their head. Pretty bonnets too. And it wasn't no. Both of them had bonnets on their head. And I guess they didn't have the outfits. Y'all know how we women are. But they had on a beautiful bonnet on their head. And I said, God, both parents came in there. I said myself, both parents came in there with bonnets on their head. And y'all, and I'm gonna say this before I leave. Yesterday, Ghana went up for the other day, not yesterday. I did a video reaction on Ghana, you know, Young Thug friend. He had a bond hearing. He brought his family. He brought the whole picnic. That ain't funny. They brought the whole picnic, the whole family reunion to the court, thinking that he was gonna get out of jail. They didn't know Ghana was gonna get out, y'all. Them judges ain't playing with y'all no more. Y'all think Charleston Whiteheart meet the judge. These judges don't be too nice. Don't let a lot of folks get away with stuff. They don't let y'all get away with stuff. They tired of letting y'all get away with stuff. And y'all, they denied his bond, y'all. They denied his bond. They denied his bond for the third time. He done been in there 100-something days. Baby, you about to be doing more than that. They ain't about to let them boys out of there. Them guys sitting up there being nice. Them some gangsters. Young Thug and Ghana. They gangsters. They ain't letting them out. They thought Ghana thought now Ghana, him and Young Thug is gonna be example for these young folks. And the reason why I say that is because the reason why I say that is because they breaking down on a lot of these gang members. But you got to realize you getting them out of the street, what you gonna do? Build other jails? It's more. The more you take, the more they make. Long as it's kids, they're still gonna be gang. But why the system is messed up, and the reason why I say the system is messed up is because Y'all locking these kids up, these young people up, but not facilitating them behind the scene. That's just like y'all babysitting. The system need to make it mandatory while they in jail, besides laying around like they homeless. It make all of them sign up. Pay them folks to come in there and work with them. Pay them. Pay them people to come in and facilitate them. Make it safer. Get you a program going. Y'all locking up all these young folks. And they ain't doing nothing. Y'all locking them up. Locking them up is not helping them. Locking them up and facilitate them is different. Like a lot of folk want to go to jail. Whatever they in there for, y'all got it. I think that what you call it? The system needs to change. I'm gonna tell you something. If time change, these rules and laws gotta change. Some of these laws still living in the past. You got to change the laws. Y'all facilitating these people, locking these young people up, getting these people out the streets, and ain't letting them do nothing but lay in them beds, and them hard beds, mattress. Like Young Thug thought he was gonna get in there and get him a private room. He thought he was gonna get in there and get him a private room and eat pancakes and all that stuff. Baby, you in jail. You in the wrong jail. When you come to Atlanta, get locked up in Atlanta. Them jails they got. It looks so pretty on the outside, but on the inside, them things rusty. I said, I can't even live like that. I told my brother, when my brother used to stay in and out of jail, I used to tell him, I ain't coming to see you no more. I can't come to jail. I get dizzy every time I come in there. God don't want me in this place. I'm not coming back in no jail. So once you don't help somebody so much, you get tired of that jail. That jail is a different feeling, man. That jail had me coming in there visiting him, man. Felt like I was behind the scenes. Y'all gonna facilitate people. If y'all gonna facilitate these young people, y'all gonna lock them up, make them learn. Don't just lock people up and throw away the keys. Lock them up and make them sign up for a class and make it mandatory that they take those classes. All them criminals, they are criminals, that whatever they went in there for. Y'all got to get a system started instead of just keep building jails, throwing them in there, locking them up. Y'all need to facilitate. When you facilitate them, get them something to, give them a class to take. If they are murder, killer, let them take a class. I don't care what they did. Let they action. Don't let them sleep all day. I think I have a fit if I was locked up. That's why I don't put myself in that situation. But the reason why I think I have a fit, because I like to sleep. And y'all bamming and making noise like that, and I can't go to sleep, I think I'll have a heart attack in one of them through. Because when I do this, now the talking don't bother me. But when you start bamming on something, I'll be like, I'll jump. I stay in my, then I can stay in my room all day doing it. I can. They had to give me something to do. But I just want to come in and tell a lot of parents. Like when I see parents coming through here and the men's dropping their kids out. Oh my God, and parents dropping young parents dropping their kids out. Y'all, I meant to tell y'all that one of my little kids that go to the school. I treat the young folks in their 30s and 40s and 20s like my children, like I call them my children. So they got kids. And honey, found out my daughter knew one of the ladies. One of them girls is her friend. And she said, I didn't know that was your daughter. She said, your mama always talking about you. I said, I don't always talk about her. I said, I don't always talk about her. I talked about her. I said something good about her. Now I was telling her that she reminded me of my daughter, and that ended up being one of her friends. See, the world don't got so small. I tell my children, you'd be surprised, because I'm old, I'd be around a lot of young folks. God, that Sprite was good. Jesus. But y'all, I just want to come in here and talk to my parents. I'll be doing a lot of couple parenting things, Mama see, can I take my little quit? Oh, Lord, I'm so sleepy. Thank God it's Friday. Jesus. Jesus, it's Friday. I'm so sleepy. Oh. All right, y'all. I enjoy talking to my people. The game, Real Deal Game, over in other countries and over here. I appreciate y'all watching in the channel. I appreciate y'all. I'm not here for the money and not for the likes. I'm here to get back to the community and get these young folks something to do. Let's help our young people. If you're going through something, hanging there, keep praying. Everything on. I had a look, y'all. Before I let y'all go, I'm gonna tell you something. I had a talk with my daughter the other day, yesterday, and you know how you can talk to your grown kids. She grown, she 34, and I'm still mama. We was talking about jobs. So she didn't let me really get too much out, but I got it out. Okay. I was trying to tell her that she on a $14 job, okay? She getting ready to leave that $14 hour for the $20 an hour. But I said, I said, so you leaving your $14 hour, your $14 hour for your, I said, so you leaving your $14 for a $20, for a $20. So I said, you leaving your $14 an hour for a $20 an hour. And she said, yeah. So what I was trying to say, I'm trying to tell the young people, y'all always want to start up high with $20 an hour, but y'all got to realize that there's something behind the $20 an hour. Now you really about to work. And you going to get tired, and that $20 gonna seem like it's not enough. So what I'm saying is they about to work you now for that $20. But you can go on a $14 out on what y'all don't realize that after a couple of months or either years, you're gonna get a raise on your $14 hour. It's gonna turn later into a $20 an hour. But the main thing about the jobs, y'all got to understand, it ain't about the money. It ain't about the pay. It's about, are you getting the right job that you want? It's different than getting a job that you want. So it's best to get a job that you enjoy doing and that you're comfortable with. instead of just going to get the $20 an hour job that you don't enjoy what you do. See, let me say it again so y'all won't get it confused. If that $14 hour is a job that you can do good, you enjoy what you do, and then you turn around, they got a $20 an hour over here, that can be a distraction with somebody on there, or either the job going to be complicated. I would rather stay where I am at the $14 hour, grow on that job, because they're going to give you a raise. They're going to give you a raise. So when you pick jobs, don't just pick the job because of the hours. Pick the job of, with the money hours. Pick the job that you're going to enjoy. Start trying to be like everybody else and be yourself. Pick the job that you're going to like. Okay? All right, y'all. This your girl, The Real Deal, Anita Gill. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm about to take a nap for a minute. A little cat nap. All right, y'all. I enjoy y'all. And have a blessed day. Oh, I've been those. Okay. What are my glasses?